Ladies and gentlemen,
Dean Richards joins us from Channel 9.
Citizens of the world.
Some of the world's greatest entertainers are here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you?
The excitement builds.
Guess what?
Who is it?
It's going to be Dean.
What?
Yeah, Hollywood.
I had no idea.
No, I love you more than what I should.
This is so exciting.
Yeah, Hollywood.
Hi, Dean. How are you?
I'm as shocked as you are.
That you're on the show?
I never know what that song is going to sing.
It really is a shocker. Complete shocker.
Not as shocked as I was yesterday with the Elton John announcement.
Now, Elton John is retiring in, 7-8 years?
He is retiring from touring. He's retiring from touring.
In 2021.
He's going to do one final worldwide tour, which will take 3 years.
Right, and he is 70 now.
He's 70 years old right now. Look, he's been recording and been on the road since 1970. That's when his first hit was.
But here's the thing. Does he need to announce his retirement to sell tickets? Because to me, you're a star of that magnitude, you announce you're retiring about an hour before the last show.
I think that I don't think he needs to sell the tickets, but I think everybody knowing that it's the final tour increases the value. Makes it a little more. I've seen Elton John many times. I don't know if I would go if there was another concert, but I'm sort of going to want to go now.
Well, okay. Well, let me give you a different example then. My contract here runs out on New Year's Eve in 2020. So that's a little less than 3 years from now.
Right. So you're in your...
I'm announcing my retirement today.
Well, are you going to retire in 2020?
What?
I'm announcing my retirement at the end of this contract.
Oh. What?
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, who knows? I mean, I may change my mind.
Hey, Steve,
we live in a world where nobody has to stick to their word anymore.
We'll start planning the party.
Nobody in the history of music has done that, Cher.
Exactly.
But you know what?
Streisand.
Exactly.
You know what I thought was kind of funny? The way he said, I want to spend time with my young children, but by that time they'll be old and he won't be spending any time with them during these 3 years.
Wait, how old are his kids?
8 and 10.
Yeah, they'll be like teenagers by the time he's done.
One will be, but...
Yeah, it's just kind of funny. I mean, I love Elton John, but...
It's a little
Looks
bit
like
funny.
the sun went down on me.
Oh, boy.
So I don't know.
I love Elton John.
I was so anyway. The tour is this final. It's called the Farewell Yellow Brick Road Tour. It's going to begin in September.
Farewell Yellow Brick Road.
It's going to be here in Chicago in October.
Yeah.
It's going to be at the United Center October 26th and 27th, and tickets are going to go on sale February 2nd for that.
All right, well, that's good.
So
if only we had an Elton John expert we could go to.
Steve, as you would have it, we do have...
What?
We have had on staff at WGN for many, many years.
Bernie Taupin.
One of the number one Elton John fans in the world.
Lionel Richie.
He is a man who has gone to see Elton John 171 times.
Billy Joel.
171 concerts.
Yeah.
Elton Jim Turano.
What? I didn't think you could pull that off.
It's shocking, and he's with us this morning. Elton Jim, are you there?
Yes. Hi-ho, Dean Areno and Steve Areno.
Who let you into Channel 9? How'd you get through security?
I created a diversion. I was wearing a blue boa.
Yeah. So how was that different from any other day?
I usually wear a pink one. I wore the blue one out of mourning.
Are you okay, by the way, with this Elton John thing?
Well, Steve,
you're the first person I thought of.
Well, that's good to know. I'll tell you, I feel the same way you do. It's odd to announce a retirement. Like Neil Diamond said, he had Parkinson's disease.
Yeah, he's got a reason,
and he quit and he canceled the shows. So I think, to be honest with you, it was a chance, as Dean said, for people to put this on their bucket list if they never saw him before. This is your chance. And I also think it was a chance for him to sort of digest the fact that he will no longer be touring. He's still going to perform. It's in his DNA. But it was bittersweet, as I said. I mean, I'm going to see him on Tuesday in New York. That'll be 172.
You ever add up how much money you've spent on going to see Elton John?
I would not even want to, first of all, because to think that I had that much money and I don't have it anymore. And I guess my answer to that is, how much have you spent on your kids? Is there a way for you to even calculate that? So that's the way I do it.
Wait, hold on a second, Dean. Have we done 23andMe on Elton John to see if he's Elton Jim's child? I don't even know how that would work.
I'm pondering a couple of things. Number one, you equate Elton John as being your child.
No. In terms of disposable income, I don't have any children.
And my second thought is this.
So this is what I've spent my money on.
Elton John's poor wife.
God bless her.
Jim's wife.
God bless
Elton Jim's poor wife.
Yes.
Has had to endure him. And he's, he just takes off and goes to these concerts.
Right.
This poor woman now is going to have him home all the time when this tour ends. What is she going to do?
Yeah.
Let's think about that. What's this poor woman?
That's a problem for her other husband, I can tell you that right now.
You know what the funny thing is? She already said, well, don't you want to hit 200 concerts? So aren't you going to start going? You're going to have to go a little more, won't you? Oh, believe me. Oh, there was no...
kill you before it's over.
Right. Well, I'm not done with you, Elton Jim.
She wants to get her hands
Her
on
other
that.
husband was jumping for joy at the news.
That valuable...
I was crying, and he was already planning trips to Bermuda.
She wants to get her hands on the 20 valuable bins of very disturbing memorabilia that Jim has that he brought to WGN this morning.
You are such a valuable guest. You might even get a call from Gary Meyer today.
Well, hey, Steve, I was excited about your retirement news. I'm not. I'm wide open.
Yeah, unfortunately, Pete McMurray's already at the window.
Well, he jumped in front of the line. That wasn't fair.
All right, hold on, both of you, please. Let's do a little something for the bottom of the hour. Back with Dean and Dean's sidekick, Elton Jim. All right, we got to go rapid fire here, boys. And I'll tell you what, Dean, if Elton is contributing too much to this segment, he'll hear this sound. Okay, so let's go.
It's hard to believe.
Keep that sound ready.
Leonard Skinner is also retiring, Dean.
Yeah, they announced this morning, because now we've had Neil Diamond this week. Mm-hmm. We have had Elton John, and now Leonard Skinner has announced that they are going to call it quits.
They come in threes.
Farewell tour will begin May the 4th. In West Palm Beach, Florida.
Pearl Jam's retiring.
They are not retiring.
Oh, okay.
They will be at Wrigley Field.
Yes.
That just announced. They will be there on dates coming up on the computer, August 18th and 20th. And tickets for that will go on sale February 21st through Ticketmaster Verified Fan Registration. They do this a little more complex ticket process.
Where you have to identify Elton Jim in one of those squiggly pictures, and that proves that you're not a stalker.
Have you ever noticed when you go to buy tickets that there's a picture of Jim with a red line through his face? Some agents are not even allowed to.
Oh, at the concerts, there's definitely a restraining order.
I'm sorry, the buzzer went off.
Wow. Boy, see, it feels like old times. It was like 2008 all over again.
Meryl Streep's retiring.
She is not retiring.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She is actually going to be joining the cast of Big Little Lies.
This is crazy. She's doing TV.
She's just nominated for her 21st Academy Award.
Yeah, me too.
And she will play the mother-in-law of Nicole Kidman's character, Celeste Wright, on the HBO series.
I had a question, Dean.
All right, apparently we're out of time. Tootsie is coming to town. Tootsie the musical.
They're going to take the Dustin Hoffman, Jessica Lange movie and turn it into...
Bill Murray was in that too, Dean.
Stage musical. And that will be coming to Chicago in September for about a month before it goes to Broadway.
October is after September, Dean.
I like this.
I got to tell you,
I like this method.
I have no control over this buzzer. I don't even know where it's coming from. It's like automatically set off at the transmitter. And finally, Murphy Brown's coming back to TV, or is she retiring?
So now, she retired many years ago.
And now she's coming back.
Murphy Brown. So now we've had Will and Grace.
Yep.
We've had X-Files. We've had Roseanne all come back. Mm-hmm. And now...
Alf is coming back.
That would be awesome if Alf came back.
But her father was Charlie McCartney.
Edgar Bergen, I think is what he was going to say.
Does it matter?
CBS is committed to 13 episodes of The Return of Murphy Brown. 71-year-old Candice Bergen will be back in the same character. They have not announced the rest of who will be in that cast. I'm hoping Dan Quayle makes a cameo.
71? I mean, that's a good retirement age, isn't it, Jim?
It is.
Yes, it is. In fact, when I retired at
All right, listen, it's been great having you guys on, and Dean, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bye, everyone.
We've never ended the segment this early before. This is the first.
Since the buzzer has kind of controlled us. I don't know what the story is.
Well,
by the way, is Jim back on TV, or has he already been on?
No, he's already been on.
Okay.
He's got
a multi-platform. I'm going viral to
memorabilia. He's got, how many bins of memorabilia do you have?
Well, I can see if I can try to get this thing real quick. 12 bins of Elton stuff.
12 bins of memorabilia.
Wow.
Autographs,
jacket,
letters
glasses,
that
pants.
Elton has written them. He's got a very disturbing plastic cup that he claims Elton John drank out
from
of.
1989 at Popper Creek.
That would have been a great story, but we're out of time.
I think there's a great promotion. See Elton John with Elton Jim at Trip at WGN.
Got to hit the network.
All right, boys.
Hey, Steve, I'll be in.
Okay. All right, Dave, we'll see you later.
Now we can talk privately.
See you tomorrow.
See ya.
Coming up, headlines next, 720 WGN.